Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third class of meditations on death and the end of death. Thank you, all the tech people. Thank you so much. Thank you, all the translators. Thank you, Roxana, for translating the class. So this is the last class. The previous class, we saw the last two contemplations about death. There, remember, there are four contemplations, Jetson's Kappa's four contemplations about death. And today we'll see how these four contemplations will lead you to, actually will lead you to the end of death, right? The end of the ignorance about death, and then eventually, if we practice properly, to the end of death, to the literal end of death. So today we'll do two meditations too. Uh, they are meditations from the Gift of Liberation number 23. I named them. Meditation number 1 is Meeting the Buddha, and meditation number 2 is Becoming the Buddha. So that's the outline for today's class. And we're gonna start with a meditation. So please get ready, come to a comfortable position. This meditation one, call it Meeting the Buddha, as I said, it's from the great Geshe Michael, taught in the Gift of Liberation number 23, 10 years ago in Diamond Mountain, year 2016. So let's relax your mouth, your forehead, relax your fingers, tuck in your stomach a bit, shoulders leveled and back. Very important, straight spine. Slight Mona Lisa smile. All the face relaxed. You feel like you're being, from the palm of your feet, you're being pulled down to the earth. And from the tip of your head, you're being pulled up to the sky. Now come to your breath. We will do 20 rounds, inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose. Your mind wanders, please bring it back gently. Now please invite someone special to meditate with you. If you have a heart teacher, heart lama, invite them. And they happily come to meditate with you. You're almost knee to knee. And you can feel their warmth. Make them a beautiful offering. Now confess to them some mistake you made. Now think about something you or someone else did and be happy about it. Something beautiful you did or someone else. Now ask them to please keep teaching you and to always stay close. And especially about how to meditate on death and how to help others meditate on death. You can't do it by yourself. You need your holy teacher. Now ask them to please always stay. And see them come down to your heart and stay there. Now see yourself walking through the land, through a vast land. You are inside your death. And you're walking through a vast land. And you see a distant mirage in the horizon. And you start walking towards it. And it starts to get bigger and bigger. And then you pass through the mirage. And in the other side, there is smoke. You're surrounded by smoke. Thick smoke, not hot, only smoke. And you keep walking. And then in the smoke, sparks appear. There are sparks all over the smoke, like fireflies. And you walk towards these sparks. And then At the far distance, you see a light. It's like a big candle flame, not moving, still. And you keep walking towards it. And then you walk through the candle flame. And then you come to a black horizon that starts to paint with white. You can see a white light, white moonlight covering the whole horizon. And you keep walking towards it. And then the horizon starts to paint red. Sunset red light. You see deep red light, all red. And you keep walking towards it. Then everything starts to become black. Darkness. A deeper darkness. Very deep, complete darkness. And the mind becomes very tiny. Inside a single diamond, like a grain of sugar. And then everything that appears to you is emptiness. Sheer, pure emptiness. It feels like if you ask yourself, how many things in this journey from the mirage up to the darkness, how many things come from their own side, and how many things come from my seeds? How many things were not coming from my seeds? You will feel some kind of emptiness. And we will stay in this emptiness for a while. Try to feel very small, quiet, and very happy about this emptiness. This emptiness is a part of the Buddha. I am actually meeting the Buddha. Complete, absolute happiness. I am meeting the Buddha. Stay here for a while. Your mind will wander, bring it back gently. How many things are not coming from me? And slowly come back to your breath. And then slowly and gently you can open your eyes, stretch. Thank you for meditating with us. Um, just to give you the segue, if you didn't come to the previous classes, the meditations are like connected. So remember first, the first meditation was my family looking down at me. So you're like laying down at your deathbed, and then you start to feel your body cold, and then your body collapses and you die. And after you die, they say we have like these, all of us, we have like these standard visualizations, and then you start to see how your gross elements start to collapse. And remember, that was the visualization of like the earthquake, and then the tsunami, and then the great fire, and then like the tornado, and then your subtle elements start to collapse, which is with the visualization we started this meditation, where you start to see the mirage, and then you see the smoke, and then you see the sparks, and then you see the steel candle white, and then you see red, and then all black, and then emptiness appears. So basically, just that's like the standard visualizations that all of us, our mind will undergo when we die. And in some point we will meet emptiness, but normally like 99.9% of people don't recognize it. And we this is just like a training, so we are prepared to that process, but we actually should live for and practice to touch the diamond world while we're alive. Will be kind of silly to say just, oh, I will wait until I die to see emptiness. That's not the point of these meditations. It's just like to really be prepared and familiar, and to how we can train our mind to have like the proper mindset for this process, right? Um, these are very deep, beautiful meditations, really. And uh, so can we change the slide, please? So as I said, after doing the 4 contemplations, I'm gonna go over the 4 contemplations. First contemplation is contemplating the problems of not meditating on death. 2 is considering the benefits of meditating on death. Number 3 is what death awareness we want to develop. And number 4 is how to meditate on death. We've been talking about these 4 contemplations all along the classes. And then how to meditate on death has like 3 basic principles of the classical death meditation, which is contemplating how it is certain that we will die, contemplating how there is no certainty when we will die, and contemplating how when we die, nothing but our practice, our kindness, nothing but the Dharma can help us. So then after these contemplations, we must come to have resolutions in our heart, right? That's the point about this class. So knowing that we shall have to die, we must make the resolution of begin our death practice meditation when now. We're doing it, right? But I think the death meditation should be really one, like in your meditation toolkit, it should be there. It should be there for sure. It's very, very important. And then we can help a lot of people in their death process. And we can help a lot of people to prepare for that. A friend of a very good friend, this last week, they lost their life. They committed suicide. And I don't know, death, anytime, anytime, any moment, we can share these very beautiful and useful tools with someone, right? And it's very sensitive to talk about that, but we must prepare for it. And then knowing that we could die anytime, we quit being Mr. Petty. Remember, complaining about things. We try to stop doing useless things and quit wasting time. And we set priorities and we work deeply in our spiritual path. And then finally, since nothing else can help us, we must devote our practice. Obviously, serving our teachers and serving the world, right? So if we do these resolutions, we are like preparing ourselves for death. And then I love this. I'm gonna read you a phrase. A man who is hiking many miles doesn't fill up his pack with a lot of junk that he won't be needing. So that means that we have to get our suitcase ready, but we are not gonna carry junk to our next life. We're not gonna carry any junk to this death process. So we really, next slide, please. No, that one's okay. We really need to get our suitcase ready. Doing the death meditation is getting our suitcase ready. I'm gonna read you a quote. This comes in the book Wisdom of Death. It is by Jetson Kappa, and it's translated by great Geshe Michael. It's a new text, Geshe Michael translated. And it says, you must along the way undertake practices to amass the energy of good deeds and to purify yourself of spiritual obstacles. So too, you must make supplication to the angels and to your Lama. So I think that beautifully sums up what is to prepare your suitcase. And amassing the good energy of good deeds. It's just like practice as good as you can. Because remember, we don't have time. And remember what we talked about the previous class, your sadhana for life is to keep this high view and to keep this diamond, keep the diamond view. And if you keep that view, then you will plant very powerful seeds, because you will know what seeds to plant, and you would know what seeds you don't want to plant. So you would know consciously you will be planting very powerful seeds, and you will be restraining yourself from planting bad seeds. It's very important also in this preparation of your suitcase to purify. Next slide, please. Very important to purify. If we have bad seeds we haven't purified yet, please purify them as soon as possible. We all know the 4 powers to purify. You can confess them to your teacher, to anyone who will listen to you and will not judge you. Confession is a very important part of purification. There's also like the fire ceremonies to purify. But remember, we were talking about how death, in a way is like changing of shirts. So if you have your shirt stained now, please clean it. Don't walk to the death process with your shirt stained. Meaning, don't walk to death with any regret or any unpurified, strong, bad seed in your heart. That's very, very dangerous. And as we talked the previous class, one of the worst tragedies in life is to die with regret. So we have to be very mindful to remove all the stains and to purify. We all know there's, as I said, the 4 powers are very, very powerful to purify. And every bad seed, no matter what, you can purify. So it's very important. Don't think, oh no, that can't be purified. No, you can purify any bad seed. Remember, when you purify the bad seed, it doesn't mean it's not gonna ripen, but it's gonna ripen much, 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 much lesser than if you don't purify. So we have to have the suitcase ready. We have to have, like, for the ceremony of changing shirts, we have to arrive with the cleanest prettiest shirt we can. Or else we'll get a lousy shirt. And next slide, please. And then if you practice with correct view, and if you practice properly, it will lead you eventually to the end. I like to call it the end of the ignorance about death, right? With your correct view and practice. And the ignorance about death is that it will be very painful, and that it will be very dark, and that it will be very bad. So if you prepare yourself, then it will be just you can actually plant the seeds to perceive that as a ceremony as an awakening of a new world, and you're prepared for it. And it's just like a shift, and it's just like a new beautiful shirt you get to succeed better in your spiritual path, and to go further, and to be, as great Geshe Michael has been saying, we must also like be preparing. And then if we really are great, and if we're really serving the world, and serving your teachers and meditating properly and achieving shamatha, you can touch the diamond world. Please see the recent teachings from Great Geshe Michael from the Aryas door to the Diamond Way, this last retreat that was held in Malaysia. The teachings are mind-blowing, really. And Great Geshe Michael gives all the practical advices about how to achieve. And then you will touch the diamond world. And when you touch the diamond world, you know when you will die and you know where you will go to. And then it's just like it's like the maximum aspiration of every serious practitioner in this life, you know? And next slide, please. As I was saying, this is the only way, really, this is the only way to end death. The only way. If you don't touch the diamond world, you will never end death. And if you touch the diamond world, you will end death and you will be prepared to teach others and really help others so they can end death as well. And as I said, please see the recent teachings. They're just amazing. And it's like very precise advices on how to do it. And I loved how he made the analogy of a wave. Next slide, please. Because this touching of the diamond world, can we change the slide, please? This touching of the diamond world, it's like a wave that was activated like long ago. It's like a big wave, and the point, and what Great Geshe Michael is advising us to do and like encouraging us to do is to make the wave break in this lifetime, right? Like touch the diamond world like he did. But this wave is coming way back. And I think in a very deep way, like death meditation as in a good life practice will really help you make the wave break, meaning touch the diamond world. And if you touch the diamond world, then inevitably you will end death at 7 lifetimes at most. And so that's really what we should aim to in this life. We have to be very determined and very great practitioners, right? Because remember, we need to achieve shamatha, which is single pointed mind, single focus concentration, and we need to be very diligent with our meditation practice, and we need to be serving the world, and we need to be serving our teachers, and we need to be like, there's a lot of things we must do to achieve it. But then as I connecting it to the death meditation, if you really do good death meditation, then you will have a good life practice. Like we were talking about it, like the first class, remember, like if you were dying tonight, how would you live your day? Like, or just like let's remember yesterday. If I knew I was gonna die this morning, would I have lived yesterday as I lived it? Would I have speak to my mom and my loved ones like I did? Would I have gone to the places I went? Would I have done what I did? And then if you have a good death meditation practice, you will be very mindful to don't waste time and to be very diligent in your practice. Like great Geshe Michael, he never wastes a second of his precious time, not even a second, because he's always serving others beautifully. He's always being kind. He's always using his precious time to plant powerful seeds. And that's the result of a powerful and beautiful death meditation. Uh, so first, we will end the ignorance about death because you are prepared. And then if eventually we become good, we can end death itself. As I said, by touching the diamond world. So now we're gonna do meditation number 2. Please get ready. Okay, so come to a comfortable seated position. If you have to drink something, please do so. If you need to cough, stretch, blow your nose. Now it's time. Okay. Gently close your eyes. Make any adjustment your body may need. Very important, straight back. Soften the space between your eyebrows, your mouth, your whole face. And come to the breath. We will do 10 breaths. And now you see yourself walking through a black horizon. And very slowly comes daybreak. White light in the sky fills the whole sky. Soft white moonlight. And you keep walking ahead. It's all white. Suddenly a red sunset in the horizon spreads through the horizon and everything paints red. Thick red, like sunset. And you keep walking and come closer. And then you pass through. The other side, there is complete darkness. and go deeper in the dark. Make the dark darker. Can't even see the hand in the other side of darkness. And then in the other side, a tiny crystal, and you're inside a diamond. And the sudden feeling that there is nothing that is not coming from you comes to you. There's nothing that is not coming from my seats. And you stay there. Try to feel that the only thing that appears to you is total, absolute, pure, sheer emptiness. This emptiness is a part of the Buddha. I am meeting the Buddha. Then think, I would like that the inside of my body, the core of my body, should become this emptiness. Because if I have this kind of body, I can help everyone. Immediately feel wheels in your palms. It feels very nice. Then silver-like olive in between your forehead. Feel it. It's halfway sinking inside your forehead. And with this silver-like olive, you can hear all the conversations going on. in every world. And you can see what everybody needs. And you can read their thoughts from here. So practice breathing from this place for a while. Imagine your body is as beautiful as the Buddha, male or female, as you like. The most beautiful being you have ever seen and imagined. You are that being. Stay there. Then give your karma away with your breath. Send it to every being in every world. And then slowly come back to your normal breath. And gently, when you're ready, can open your eyes and stretch. Thank you for meditating. This is it's a beautiful meditation. It's like actually uh, in death, you're ending death by becoming a Buddha. It's just very beautiful, very special meditation. So we are basically ending these 3 classes with this beautiful meditation. Mm, and I want to make a special dedication. So let's dedicate these teachings and these meditations. So our father and mother live long, beautiful, healthy lives, and that they can, when the moment of passing away comes, that they can pass away gently, elegantly, gracefully, beautifully, and in great peace. And if they have passed away already, that we can always be connected with them, serving them and honoring them and loving them. And we also dedicate this to the long life of our beautiful holy teachers and our family and friends, and that we can really help others to prepare for death, and that we ourselves can be also prepared for death. We dedicate these seeds. Also dedicated to anyone who is about to die or who is dying now, that they can really die with the proper mindset, with the correct view, with any regret, and in peace, and be prepared for what's coming next. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for being with me these 3 sessions. Thank you again, all the tech people, translators. Roxana, thank you so much. Thank you, Marina, Svetlana, all the tech people. And it's been really an honor to be with you. And we end these 3 sessions. Thank you again, everyone. And we still have like 4 minutes for any question or comment. So please feel free to open your mic and ask a question or comment something. You're all welcome. Let me see if there are any questions here. Okay, I have a question. A question. You gave 3 meditations. Should they be combined or should one meditation be used alone? Good question. I think it's good to like learn each meditation, and then you can like swap between different meditations, but it's good to like learn one um, properly, and then you can do the other one and like that. I hope I understood and I answered your question. And let me see if there's other question. I think there's no more questions. So with no more questions, I think we're gonna wrap it up. So thank you again, everyone. And please try to do your death meditation, and especially try to help others to be prepared, because anytime, anywhere, we are going to be able to help someone. And I think that's one of the most beautiful and powerful helps you can give someone. It's just to help them be prepared. And it could be a friend or a family member soon. So please do it. And thank you again, everyone. And have a beautiful day. Well, here in Mexico, it's 9:27 a.m. So it's just the day, the whole day. Okay, thank you again. Thank you, thank you. Bye-bye.